Hail, Brigadier. How does the day find you?
The more interesting question, David, might be what have I found this day?
We are listening.
Marshal Reddick sent me to determine the line of succession. Should it fail, as it has, then the title would rightfully go to he who sits at the head of the council.
Relay to the Marshal that your task has been successful.
All is ready. The time is nigh upon us. The Lord of Stealth and Silence does not fail in her titles. It is fortunate that the Lord of Magic and Science has arrived to diffuse the present tension with his wry wit.
Gratitude for kind words notwithstanding, there is a task at hand which requires less buttery sentiments. Am I wrong?
We are just waiting on 2 more.
One more.
Of course, we are speaking of the Lord of Warfare and Weapons, as well as the Lord of Knowledge and Tactics.
One would think the Lord of Knowledge would know enough to be present.
Death has overcome him.
By his own hand.
Then 'tis a moot point. On to why you are all here. The Overlord is dead.
I have just received word. Tragic.
I see that we have all arrived. We have gathered to observe our first and oldest tradition, carrying out the last order of the Overlord.
With bated breath, my friend.
As I write this, my life is slowly slipping. The line that gave power to me has remained unbroken for hundreds of years. This fact ceases to be after my passing. With no heir, my line will be broken. Fear grips my weakened heart as I contemplate the future of the Wardens. I, nor we, can afford to let our rickety alliances fall back into chaos of the ancients. It is for this reason that I charge you, the members of the War Council, with this final mandate. The position of Overlord is hereby dissolved. Rule will rest in the hands of the Council. You shall govern by consensus. The Thane of War, as he sits currently, will preside over the initial proceedings. The Council will debate the terms of a treaty, one that can, once and for all, stabilize our land. It is my hope that this last order will finally bring ease to our endless struggle. It is my hope that my den shall live in peace.
We cannot realistically adhere to this. The traditions are in place with purpose.
If you are tradition bound, then not to adhere would be derelict.
The Lord of Knowledge is dead. How is it to be divided? I have a rightful claim.
Not while I breathe.
By adhering to the last order, we dismantle our own institution. These traditions have been set for greater than a millennia. We are honor-bound to uphold them.
Honor, says a heathen and a slave breeder.
Calm down,
You
calm down.
deign to speak to me so. If this was not the War Council, I would take my place and bash your head in. We must hurl your insults, you base-born savage! Consider yourself fortunate a slave does not occupy your seat! Look at me, man!
This cannot happen.
This is the wrong time.
The job of mediator is yours.
Please, it is charged on us to be civil in our task. The War Chamber Hall has stood since the time of the first Overlord. Never has blood been shed in this hallow hall. It now stands to see the final days of the Overlord and to fulfill his last request. We must maintain ourselves.
Can you not see the chance that has been given to you? The Overlord is dead. Your people, they're free. We are free.
Silence, boy. Your father lives yet.
For all my son's exuberance, he does raise a fine point.
Aye. The reading of Ash must be prepared for.